Fellow jaywalkers, what's my dilemma today? What is my dilemma? Well, I might have a lot of dilemmas, right? I might have massive dilemmas in my life, right? I used to live on dilemmas. I mean, my life was a dilemma, right? What's going to happen? When is it going to happen? How's it going to happen? What are you going to take from me? What am I going to take from you? You know, all these dilemmas. And what is my dilemma? My dilemma is lack of power, right? Lack of power was my dilemma. So my problem is that I have no power to be able to do the things in life that I need to do to be successful. You know, I tried. You know, I go back. My dad always told me, you know, if you just manage well. So that's why I struggle so deeply with step one. Wasn't the first part? I have a problem with that. But man, I can't be unmanageable, because if you're telling me I'm unmanageable, then that means that, guess what? I'm not good, right? That I'm flawed. I have a problem if I can't manage my own life, right? And that's all I need to do. I was told that through my father, right? And you know, no, he didn't have a father, so he did and he didn't. But you know, so that's what he told him. And the problem with my situation, it didn't work, right? Because I couldn't manage my life. Why? I didn't have any power. That was my dilemma. So what do I have to do now? Well, I have to find a power. Well, where the hell do I find a power? I go to the big book. Why? Because that's the only purpose that it has, right? Or its main objective, right? Main objective is to find a power greater than yourself, which will solve your problem. Whose problem is it? It's your problem. It's my problem, right? So the answer to my malady, my spiritual malady, the fact that I have no God, is in this book. And what's it going to do? It's going to allow me to find a God that I can depend on to be able to take me where I need to go, right? And be able to live this life that I want to live, because I have no power. And you know what? I tried to manage. I really did. You know, for mere code of morals, right? Yeah, I tried to do it right. I really did. It just didn't work. And man, I tried every way I possibly could. It just didn't work on me, right? So I had to find a power greater than ourselves. But where are we to find this power? Well, this is what this book is all about. Its main objective is enabling you to find a power greater than yourself, which will solve your problem. That means we have written a book which we believe to be spiritual as well as moral, and it means, of course, we are going to talk about God, right? You know, the thing about it is, if you're new, is that just keep working the program. Just be open-minded and be willing. And if I'm open-minded and willing, it will all come, you know. If I'm not prepared or able to listen to God's going to be the solution, that's okay. Just keep hanging out. Keep working the steps, because if you work the steps, that's where you find the power, right? So if you continue to work the steps regardless, you will eventually find the power. Might take you a little longer, might take you a little less, right? But the reality of it is, if I'm seeking, I will find. And where do I seek? If I seek in this book, right? If I seek in this book, then I will find a power, and it will allow me to be successful in life, to fix my problem, right? We have reopened a subject which our man thought we had neatly evaded or entirely ignored. Man, that was me. I thought I'd neatly evaded or ignored, right? And the reality of it is, when I was faced with it and I had to realize that God either is or he isn't, I chose that God is, right? And I don't know how that came into my life, but it absolutely did. And, you know, and so let's talk about that. So what's going to happen now that, you know, do I have the power of God in my life today? I absolutely do, right? I really do. I have the power of God. What am I going to do with that power today? What am I going to do with it now that I have it? You know, now that I've tapped into the largest, for lack of better words, database to all knowledge, right? God. What am I going to do with that power? Am I going to use it? And then when I use it, I'm going to use it for good. I hope I do.